Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to be looking at the evolution of McLaren. So let's start. McLaren used to be a racing company and then thought of making cars to drive on the road. So the first McLaren was the McLaren M6 GT. It had a top speed of 165 miles per hour and had a price tag of $50,000. The McLaren M6 GT was invented in 1960. Sadly, the owner of McLaren couldn't see the finishing touches of the McLaren M6 GT as he had died in a car crash. The next McLaren, which was invented in 1992, was the McLaren F1. It had a top speed of 240 miles per hour and had a price of $815,000. The next McLaren was the McLaren MP412C, also known as the McLaren 12C. This was invented in 2011. It had a top speed of 207 miles per hour, which was slower than the McLaren F1, and had a price tag of $240,000. Next in line was the McLaren P1, which was invented in 2013. It had a whopping price tag of $1.15 million, and it had a top speed of 217 miles per hour. This car was based on racetracks. The McLaren 650S was invented in 2014. It had a top speed of 207 miles per hour, which isn't the fastest McLaren, but had a price tag of $273,000. Also similar to the McLaren 650S was the McLaren 570S. It had a top speed of 204 miles per hour, which is slower than the McLaren 650S, and it had a price tag of $192,000, which is also cheaper than the McLaren 650S. This was invented 2 years after the McLaren 650S. The McLaren Senna was invented in 2017. The McLaren Senna was named after a racer who won many races for McLaren. It had a top speed of 208 miles per hour and it cost $1.05 million. The McLaren Speedtail was one of the fastest McLarens yet. It had a speed of 250 miles per hour and it had a whopping price of $2.7 million. This was invented in 2018. The McLaren Speedtail is a futuristic and comfortable car. Next in line was the McLaren GT, which was invented in 2019, 1 year after the McLaren Speedtail. It had a speed of 203 miles per hour and had a price tag of $218,000. The McLaren Elva, which had no windows, was invented in 2020. It had a speed of 198 miles per hour and had a price tag of $1.7 million. And lastly, the McLaren Artura, the most recent McLarens. This is going to be invented in 2022, having a speed of 205 miles per hour, which isn't going to be the fastest McLaren, and having a price tag of $225,000, which isn't a very fast isn't the most expensive McLaren. So I hope you like my video. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.